Hi and welcome back to another autumn day in London. It's very beautiful here and we are getting ready to do a little walk. I am Claire and the City and this is my friend Bettina.
Hi.
Yay! So we are starting our walk today in Belgravia. We're just outside TomTom Café. We're going to go to Peggy Porschen, look at all the shops on Elizabeth Street. We're going to go to Neill in Belgravia before crossing over to go past Buckingham Palace into St James's Park, which we're hoping is going to be super autumnal, and finishing on South Bank. But let's start at TomTom.
So we're here, we've met for a coffee and a pastry. We are having this lovely Nutella croissant and a coffee here, and then we're going to get started.
And the decor here, as I said, is super autumnal and does change throughout the season, so you can come at any time and enjoy it. Today it's super leafy, it's got all these oranges and dark reds, and it's perfect for your autumn snaps. Bettina's actually snagged the best seat in the house, I believe, because it's right next to the decor, but you can also stand in the middle of the decor and get a lovely shot too.
The last time we were here a couple of months ago, we had a lovely brunch. I had Turkish eggs, which is eggs poached with a little bit of yogurt and some chili oil, and Claire had eggs royale, and it was very delicious.
It was so good. We'll have to come back and have that again another day. So now we're going to go off to our next stop. We have crossed the road, and I've actually put my pink hat on because we are the pink destination of the century, Pink Parlour Peggy Porschen. And actually we're early doors here, so it's quite quiet outside. So we're just going to talk to you a little bit about what you can get here. I've been here once before and I've had one of those like brunch tower almost things, like it's an afternoon tea for brunch, which is an excellent idea. We've just realised that we've never been here to have that together, so it's now going to be on our list. But they also do lots of other things which they're much more famous for.
And they have a lot of cakes and cupcakes, and they've got some really great Halloween themed ones at the moment. They've got a little ghosty ghost cupcake and a pumpkin one and some others, and they do great coffees here.
Yes, it's perfect to come. You can obviously get takeaways, you can sit outside, and they've got some seating inside too. The decorations are from Dickens and Doris, and they do all of their decorations here. They're amazing. Like, they've never let us down. Last year was a witch, so I was very happy about that. This year is pumpkins. Pink pumpkins though. We're not messing about here. It's all about the pink. So if you're going to dress up and come down here, it's a gorgeous area to come to.
Elizabeth Street is probably the prettiest street in London, and it has plenty of cute corners and decorative displays to look at on the way, including Moy Stevens and Summer Hill and Bishop. We also found these perfect pink and purple flowers on the corner, adding a luxurious pop of colour to the white houses. So photogenic. And as we leave Elizabeth Street, we're walking the 12 minutes to West Harkin Street, and we thought we'd stop off to talk about what to wear in early autumn in London.
So I'm sat outside the Harry, and it's autumn now, so it's very transitional weather at the moment. So I've come prepared with my sunnies, I've got a brolly with me, and I'm layering up. I've got this beautiful red suede cape that I got from a little tannery in Fez in Morocco. So I've thrown this over the top for a bit of colour. I've got a sweater underneath and some trousers, and I've got a hat because it's a little bit windy today. But the sun's out, so I've got sunglasses. I think this time of year you really need to like layer up and just be prepared for whatever weather. And I've got little loafers on because we're going for a walk around. So these are comfy shoes and perfect for this weather.
And I'm wearing a pink skirt from Zara, which is very thick and like sort of weighted, so I don't feel too cold. I've got a wool coat on that I'm always wearing, honestly. If you've seen any other videos, you'll have seen I wear it all the time, which is from Harris Wharf. And it's like unlined, so it's just like a layer. But I've got a cashmere jumper on, which in London can go one of two ways. You can be freezing or boiling. And I've got my little flats on. These patent flats took forever to wear in, but I wear them with socks. Now I can do a good half a day to a day walking around London in, so they're perfect. But let's go to our next stop. If you're enjoying this video, do make sure to like and subscribe. And now back to the video. This is the magnificent display at Neill, and if you know me, I'll always be coming here. They change it seasonally. Belgravian Bloom was incredible. They had this rose display, and they've also got another boutique in Mayfair, which if you see my other video on autumn, which I'll link here in a little card, definitely go and look at that too. It's a smaller boutique, but it's still got a lovely bench outside and some lovely autumnal display. But this one, the archway, is Instagram perfection. All these lovely autumnal colours, the yellows and the oranges, and hopefully they might be adding some more pumpkins by the time it gets to Halloween. We shall have to see.
From Neill, we walked through the beautiful Mottcombe Street and decided to take a little detour. We walked 10 minutes past the Barclay onto Knightsbridge for a hot minute before going into Old Barrack Yard, appreciating this wonderful green leafy archway and continuing around to a supposedly haunted pub from Georgian times. So a perfect autumn meets Halloween stop off.
We are outside the Grenadier pub, and as you can see, it's a very old-fashioned, very cute pub, and it's down a set of alleyways took us a little while to get here, but it's very quiet. It's only just open, and we just thought we'd treat it as a little pit stop. Inside, there's money on the ceiling. I think it's money, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's money.
And as you can see, it's got a real kind of military feel. So definitely pop down here if you get a chance.
As we leave this haunted but very pretty pub, we walk 15 minutes through the beautiful streets, past the peninsula and alongside the Wellington Arch on the way to check out some very royal parks.
We are now walking via Constitution Hill all the way down to Big Ben, and we're going to go via St James's Park. But just to this side is also Green Park, which is very nice. And on this side, behind us here, would be Buckingham Palace. Obviously, we can't really show you much of it apart from the outside, but that is where we are. So it's very leafy and lovely and very calm, actually, quite nice.
Yeah, very peaceful.
So let's carry on.
Yes.
Skirting around the Memorial Gardens next to Buckingham Palace, cross the Mall and enter St James's Park. We visited at the end of September and the leaves are starting to change colour, plus there's pops of colour from autumn flowers. St James's Park boasts 1,200 trees, 40 species of birds and a very lovely lake. The Blue Bridge is a very popular photo spot.
This is quite a famous little bridge in St James's Park because the one way you've got the London Eye, which is beautiful. It's also massive reflection goals. It creates this most amazing view. It's perfect. And then behind, looking the other way, you've got Buckingham Palace on the horizon and all the leafy, lovely view. So it's a really perfect bridge to come to, and I hope you do too.
As we leave St James's Park via King Charles Street, it is time to take our autumn walk past Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. You can check out my Instagrammable locations video if you'd like to find out the best places to take photos. But for now, we have a date with South Bank and the London Eye. We cross Westminster Bridge, which is one of the busiest in London, and head right onto South Bank, passing the London Dungeon, which feels on brand for this autumnal video. We were hoping that the leaves might have changed colour by now, but it looks like it might be a few more weeks. We stopped next to the London Eye where there's a leafy walkway and there's a temporary art installation called the Trail of Roses for the women's rugby. And I wanted to share one more Instagrammable spot to take snaps by the London Eye from this side of the Thames. Try sitting on this little bench in Jubilee Gardens or use the walkway to get a cute shot with a very London background. At this point, you can head home from Waterloo Station after clocking up 12,000 steps.
I hope you've enjoyed this autumnal walk today. Please make sure to like and subscribe so I can make even more videos for you. Until next time.